A long time ago, in a small riverside town, there lived a young man named Aaron. Aaron wasn't weak, he wasn't unwise, and he wasn't lonely. He simply had one problem. He absorbed everything. Every rude comment, every strange look, every careless word. They all stuck to him like dust on glass. If someone spoke to him harshly in the morning, he carried the wound until night. If someone disagreed with him, he replayed it for days. And deep inside, he wondered, why do small things disturb me so much? Why can someone else stay calm while I explode inside? One evening, after a particularly hard day, Aaron sat on the riverbank, staring at the silent water. A group of men had mocked him earlier for something he never intended to do wrong, and now his mind refused to rest. He felt a pressure in his chest, a fire in his throat, the familiar burn of anger. As the wind gently brushed his face, an old fisherman approached. He had seen many storms, on the water and in people. He could almost read emotions as easily as the tides. "You look heavy," the fisherman said softly, "like someone carrying a bag filled with stones." Aaron forced a smile. "People irritate me too easily. I don't know why." The fisherman chuckled kindly. "Come," he said, "walk with me." They walked along the riverside path, and the old man continued, "Do you know why some people disturb you?" Aaron stayed silent. The fisherman went on, "Because they have power over your inner space, and you have handed to them without noticing." Aaron frowned. "My inner space?" "Yes," the fisherman nodded. "Everyone has a place inside, a place where peace lives. But most people leave its door wide open. Anyone can walk inside. A stranger's words, a rude tone, a careless remark. Without permission, they enter and throw things around." Aaron took a slow breath. Something about those words felt true. The fisherman pointed at the calm river. "Look at the water. If you throw a stone, it ripples, but eventually it returns to stillness. The water does not cling to the disturbance. It lets go." Aaron watched, quietly. "You, my boy," the fisherman said gently, "hold the stones. Every time someone throws one, you catch it instead of letting it fall. You store them, and when the weight becomes too much, you break." Aaron lowered his gaze. "But how do I stop catching them?" "Simple," the old man said. "You decide what you let enter your inner space. Not everyone deserves a seat at your table. Not every voice deserves a place in your heart." As they continued walking, they approached a marketplace. People shouted, argued, laughed, complained. Chaos everywhere. Yet the fisherman moved through it with complete serenity. Aaron felt irritation rising in him again. A man bumped into him roughly, annoyed. Aaron clenched his jaw, but the fisherman touched his arm lightly. "Did you see that?" the fisherman asked. "What?" Aaron replied tightly. "That man brushed against both of us, but only you felt attacked. Why?" Aaron sighed. "Because I took it personally." "Exactly," the fisherman smiled. "Anger begins when you make everything about you. Peace begins when you stop assuming the world is trying to hurt you." They stopped near a fruit stall. A woman was arguing loudly with the seller, her voice sharp like knives. Aaron flinched at the harsh energy, but the fisherman remained calm, almost smiling. "Let me tell you something," the old man said. "People act from their own storms. Their words, their moods, their tone, none of it truly belongs to you. If someone is rude, they are showing you their pain, not your worth." Aaron repeated softly, "Absorbing their pain, not my worth." "Good," the fisherman nodded. "If someone throws anger at you, imagine it as a package you did not order. You don't have to open it. You simply let it fall." They continued walking until they reached a quiet bridge. The sky was turning gold. Aaron felt lighter, though he didn't understand why. Here is the secret, the fisherman whispered. If you want to stop being bothered by anyone, learn to observe, not absorb. Learn to witness, not receive. Learn to remain a river, not a container. Aaron closed his eyes. He imagined all the stones he had carried, the memories, the insults, the arguments, the disappointments. He pictured himself finally letting them drop one by one into the river below. He felt something shift inside him, a soft warmth, a calm space he had forgotten existed. The fisherman smiled at the change in his expression. This is your real power, the power to choose what becomes part of you. Will I never get angry again? Aaron asked. Oh, anger will visit, the fisherman laughed. But now it won't stay. You will greet it, understand it, and let it pass, like a traveler. As the sun set, Aaron realized that peace was not a gift others gave him. It was a skill, a daily practice, a decision. From that day forward, when someone shouted at him, Aaron simply breathed. When someone tried to provoke him, he remembered, this is their storm, not mine. When life tried to push him, he stood firm inside his inner space. And slowly, beautifully, he became unshakable. Not because the world changed, but because he did.